गुड मॉर्निंग एवरीवन। नमस्ते बच्चों, खुश रहो बच्चों। मैं सेल्फ ओम प्रकाश केसरी, फैकल्टी ऑफ डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ मैथमेटिक्स अंडर फैकल्टी ऑफ एजुकेशन एंड मेथोडोलॉजी। टुडे आई एम गोइंग टू डील विद paper on complex analysis, in which we have to taught the chapter of conformal mappings and its binomial transformation, which are the subject of BSc B.Ed PCM X semester. These are the lesson plan. These are the steps for planning relation. These are the components of relation plan. Now we are going to deal with the paper of complex analysis, in which we have to study the effect of various types of mapping in complex plane. Now conformal mapping. We already see in my last class that how can we define a mapping or transformation. We can transform of one function into another plane. For example, for the basic concept of this transformation, we first see the transformation in real plane. After that, we can see that the transformation in complex plane. If f of x is a real valued function of one variable on a real valued variable x, the equation y equals to f of x establishes a correspondence between points on x-axis and the point on y-axis. We can exhibit the relationship y equal to f of x by means of curve drawn by xy plane. First, we plot the graph in the various points of xy corresponding to the point x on the x-axis at a directed distance y above or below the point x. We then join these lines by a smooth curve. But when f of z is a complex valued function of a complex variable z, no such convenient graphical representation is available for w equals to f of z, because now a plane is required to represent each of the complex variable w and z. Some information about the function can, however, be disputed by representing sets of corresponding points z equals to x plus iy and omega equals to u plus iv on the two planes known as z plane and omega plane respectively. That means we can transform the curve in one plane to the transform the curve in another plane. The first plane is known as z plane and the second plane is known as omega plane. The original equation will be represented in z plane and the transform curve will be represented in the omega plane by defining u equals to u of xy and v equals to v of xy corresponding to the each point xy in the z plane in a domain of definition d of a function f. There exists a point u comma v in the omega plane. There exists a point u comma v in the omega plane, and then we can define the mapping, the correspondence defined by equation 1 between the points in the z plane and omega plane is called a mapping or transformation of points in the z plane into the plane of the omega plane. To the function f, the corresponding sets of points in the two planes are called images of each other. The equation one are called the transformations. The equation one are called the transformations if to each point of jet plane there corresponds one and only one point of omega plane, and consequently we say that the corresponding length is 1 to 1. That means when we define a mapping, as we define the function in real real line function in real line system, or we can say real analysis, we see that there the function is defined in real number system, in which we have to take two axes, x and y axis. When we plot the curve, we can take the value of x corresponding to the sorry value of y corresponding to the value of x. When we move x in the x-axis, which are taken as in horizontal direction, and the y-axis as in vertical direction, and both are orthogonal to each other, or we can say perpendicular to each other. Then when we move the x distance in x-axis and then y distance in y-axis and plot that point, after plotting all the points of the domain of that function, we join all these points, then we got the curve of the function at that plane, and this plane is called the xy plane. This plane is called the xy plane for the real number system, or we can say real analysis. But in jet plane we can move x and y similarly, but the corresponding value of z will be disputed on the graph, and after we put this value, since z equals to x plus iy, and we can take a transform w equals to u plus iv, where u is a function of u of xy and v as a function of xy, and then we can take u plus iv, where u is taken in the real line axis and v is taken in the imaginary line axis, similarly as taken in z, where x is taken as the real line axis and y is taken as the imaginary line axis. This transform can be taken by the help of Jacobian function, with the help of Jacobian function, and we already know the Jacobian function. What is Jacobian function? The Jacobian function in general, the transformation w equals to f of z, that is u equals to u of xy and v equals to v of xy, maps a closed region on D of the jet plane into a closed region D of the omega plane. Let delta z and delta omega represents the area of these regions. Let delta z and delta omega are the areas of these region. Then it can be easily shown that if u and v are continuously differentiable, then limit delta z tends to 0, delta omega by delta z equals to del of ub by del of xy. That means Jacobian of u comma v with respect to x and y, which are defined as the Jacobian of u comma v with respect to xy is equals to del u by determinant of del u by del x, del u by del y, del v by del x, del v by del y, which are equals to del u by del x into del v by del y minus del u by del y into del v by del x, and is called the Jacobian of the transform, In particular, if f of z is analytic function, then using Cauchy-Riemann equation, that means CR equation, which are Del u by del x equals to del v by del y, and del v by del x equals to minus del u by del y. We get Jacobian of del u v with respect to xy is equals to del u by del x into del u by del x minus del u by del y into del u by del y, because del u by del y is equals to del v by del y is equals to del u by del x, then we can write here del u by del x in place of del v by del y. Similarly, del v by del x equals to minus del u by del y, then we can write in place of del u by del v by del x in equals to minus del u by del y. We can, and multiplying both sides, multiplying this minus becomes positive. Finally, our Jacobian becomes Jacobian of uv with respect to xy equals to del u by del x का whole square plus del u by del y का whole square, which are also equals to determinant of del u by del x plus I del u by del y का whole square, which is equals to mod f prime z का whole square, mod f prime z का whole square. In your previous class, I will solve some numerical problem on this transform. That means by using the Jacobian function, which are taught in your next class.